There you are, walking hungry through the forest when you see so much call for mushrooms. Should I eat this nice red mushroom with white dots on it? Before you decide to eat anything, listen carefully to this video. In this video we will tell you how dangerous mushrooms can be and which ones are actually edible. Hello everyone, welcome to another video of the Healthy Penguins. My name is Laios and today we're going to talk about mushrooms and find out which ones are actually edible. Before we start with the mushrooms, don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. By doing this you will help the channel get exposure, so more people can learn something about health and food. Now let's continue with the video. We will start by finding out what a mushroom actually is. A mushroom or toadstool is the fleshy, spore-bearing, fruiting body of a fungus, typically produced above the ground, on the soil, or on its food source. In conclusion, a mushroom is actually a fungus. When hearing the word fungus, you might think about the spoiled food you've probably seen before in your kitchen. Don't be disgusted. Particular kind of fungus or mold are used in dishes you might like. For example, the blue cheese and hard salami. Although that these are good molds, don't be fooled for all kinds of molds you will find in your kitchen or storage. When looking at the United States Department of Agriculture, Food Safety and Inspection Service, they state the following. Some molds can cause allergic reactions and respiratory problems, and few molds in the right conditions produce mycotoxins. These are poisonous substances that can make you sick. So always be cautious when you see mold. This is also the case with mushrooms you can see in the wild. We as Healthy Penguins advise you to never pick any mushrooms you see in the wild. Why, you might ask? Eating certain mushrooms in the wild can lead to mushroom poisoning. You heard it right, mushrooms can contain poison. The symptoms you could experience will vary from light discomfort to your stomach and intestines to even death. Remember the red mushroom with the white dots from the intro? It's arguably the most iconic toadstool species and is one of the most recognizable and widely encountered toadstool in popular culture. Don't be fooled by its nice color, since it also contains poison and can be even fatal when consumed without treatment. But enough biology for today. Let's talk about the health benefits of edible mushrooms. First of all, the edible mushrooms are made up of around 90% water. Therefore, they are low in caloric density. The edible mushroom is a very nutritious food. Differing species can be a good source of vitamin B along with essential minerals such as copper and potassium, while fat, carbohydrate and salt content is very low. The mushroom is used in many cuisines throughout the world and is known as the meat of the vegetable world. When we look into modern studies, we can see that mushrooms can be useful for antibacterial, anti-inflammatories, and antioxidants, while also helping to reduce blood pressure, moderate blood sugar, reduce cholesterol, enhance the immune system, reduce stress, and help in fighting many types of cancer. Like previously said, we will never advise you to pick mushrooms in the wild, but we will tell you something about 7 different kinds of edible mushrooms you can find in the grocery stores. Number 1. Oyster mushrooms. The fluted cap of the oyster mushroom resembles a fan and ranges in color from a soft beige brown to gray. They can be eaten raw in salads, but more often are briefly cooked to bring out their delicate flavor and velvety texture. Some say that this mushroom has a faint oyster-like or seafood flavor that matches its physical likeness to oysters. Oyster mushroom is a rich source of protein, vitamins, minerals, fiber, and other antioxidants like selenium that helps to protect the body cells from damage that might lead to chronic diseases and help to strengthen the immune system. Oyster mushrooms are low in calories, they are fat-free, gluten-free, and very low in sodium. Number 2. Porcini mushrooms. A favorite in Tuscan recipes. Pale brown porcini mushrooms resemble the toadstool in a fairy tale, weighing from a couple of ounces to a pound each. With caps from 1 to 10 inches in diameter, porcini has a smooth, meaty texture with a pungent flavor. They are delicious and can be cooked in a variety of ways and can hold their shape when used in soup or stew. The mushrooms are available in many grades and can be expensive. They are also sold dried. Porcini mushrooms are a good source of vitamin B, protein, copper, potassium, zinc, and selenium. These are all essential minerals to a healthy diet. Porcini mushrooms are also rich in dietary fiber and are low in both saturated and unsaturated fat. Dietary fiber helps to stimulate your digestion, relieving constipation problems. Number 3. Chanterelle mushrooms. Chanterelle mushrooms have a distinct bright yellow color. They've got a sweet and peppery flavor that goes well with eggs. They last longer in the fridge than most other varieties of mushrooms. They last about 10 days in the fridge. Chanterelle mushrooms are an excellent source of polysaccharides like chitin and chitosan. These two compounds help to protect your cells from damage and stimulate your immune system to produce more cells. They are also known to help reduce inflammation and lower the risk of developing certain cancers. Number 4. Enoki mushrooms. With long stems and tiny snow-white caps, these mushrooms are joined at the base and resemble bean sprouts. The flavor is light and mild, almost fruity, with a crisp texture. They are also available canned. Before using, cut away from the communal base. The enoki mushroom is used in sandwiches, salads, soups, and as garnishes. If you use them in a cooked dish, add them at the last possible moment, as overcooking can toughen enoki. Enoki mushrooms are rich in vitamins, minerals, healthy amino acids, and are a great addition to your healthy diet. They are low in cholesterol, high in dietary fiber, and full of antioxidants. 100 grams of dry enoki mushrooms provide 346 calories, of which is 53% carbohydrate, 26% is protein, 26% is dietary fiber, and at last 3% of it is fat. Number 5. Cremini mushrooms. Cremini mushrooms have naturally dark caps that range in colors from light tan to rich brown. They are sometimes called baby bella mushrooms because they are the younger, smaller version of portobello mushrooms. They are a substitute for button mushrooms in soups, sautés, and more. The cremini mushroom adds a more full-bodied flavor. Cremini mushrooms provide carbohydrates and protein, but they don't have any fat. They are low in calories and contain small amounts of calcium and iron, along with even smaller amounts of vitamins. Number 6. Truffles. When thinking about truffles, the delicious chocolates might come to your mind. The truffle is actually a fungus or a mushroom. Truffles are a fungus that grows near tree roots. In fact, this subterranean mushroom is found among the roots of chestnut, oak, hazel, and beech trees. The word truffle comes from the Latin word tuber, meaning outgrowth. Truffles date back as early as the Sumerians and ancient Egyptians, who loved them and ate them coated in goose fat. You might know that truffles are very expensive. Truffles are costly because they are hard to find, frustrating to grow, and impossible to store for any length of time. They are generally range from strawberry to apple sized, though larger ones have been discovered. Truffles have always been highly valued for their heady aroma and culinary value, but they weren't always so rare. Black truffles have an earthy, pungent flavor and aroma that can be enhanced by gentle cooking. The exact nutrient in truffles will depend on which kind you eat, but they're all a rich source of amino acids and minerals including phosphorus, copper, magnesium, selenium, zinc, vitamins A, B, C, D, and K. Number 7. Button mushrooms. And finally, we talk about the most well-known mushroom you'll find in the grocery store, the button mushroom. The button mushroom is widely available and are typically white or very light brown. The cap of the button mushroom can range in size from a nickel to $0.50. The button mushroom has a plump and are dome-shaped. The taste of this mushroom is a mild, pleasing flavor that intensifies when cooked. These easy-to-find mushrooms are quite versatile and excellent for use both raw and in cooked meals. They are also commonly available canned and sometimes dried. White mushrooms are low in calories and sugar. They are also high in protein and vitamin D, and they are a great source of vitamin B12. As such, they are considered beneficial for those who are following a plant-based diet. With that being said, we have come to the end of our 7 types of edible mushrooms. We hope that you learned something new in this video. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. Let us know down in the comments what you think about mushrooms. We would love to hear from you. Thank you for sticking through the video till the end, and we hope to see you at another video.